Hello and welcome to Band of Iron, session of lunch. When last we left off, Peon and Jodak were going to try to convince an elven counselor of, the important things happening in the world that require attention now instead of later. So they went off to Bellanua via teleportation, grabbed the Chancellor, and then went off to Attica to collect their ship, which is sitting at a harbor. Meanwhile, Vashnir's, I think, maybe feeling not so great about how things are going. Last I heard, he was getting drunk in Zabar, specifically removing the things he has on him to keep him from getting drunk. And Tadori left to the outer city to be with the men. We bring
specifically to train.
I don't ask a question what you do with your men, okay?
Sex.
But we will take the camera over to Attica as Peon and Jodak emerge into the snowy landscape. Along with Elven Counselor guy.
This is your thing, Jodak.
I sure hope the ship is actually repaired now.
You
and
gotta-
didn't come all this way for nothing.
I think he got a message saying it was.
See? That's good for us. It's alright. I know this is very, very, very out of the way and odd. But also, I think this might be the only way I could possibly explain to you what's going on. Keep an open mind, I guess?
They kind of shiver a bit because this is a much colder climate.
I mean, I have a cloak if you're cold. Made from a salamander I found. That I cannot comment on where I found it.
If you're offering it, they'll quickly deduce that it's warm and proceed to wear it at your instruction.
So assuming that we are outside of the city.
Big enough plant to teleport you guys, so probably.
We are heading into the city.
You go in, you see the various golems running around doing their things, acting as taxi cabs and other such muscle.
Ship is over in the shipyard. So shipyard is where we must go. Do you have any questions before potential disaster?
You're not explaining yourself terribly well. You said you had something
know
to
I'm
show
not.
me. This is just the capital.
We were going into the Sea of Stars, using one of the ships from, the Attica has. Sea of Stars shows what's happening around our realm, plane of existence. So you can see why we are panicking so much. And require your assistance. I feel like that might be one of the only ways to possibly convince. I would like to ask your help to convince other countries
You can,
that this is a proper problem.
you say as you walk and talk along the shipyard, getting directions to try to find your ship as you just espouse state secrets to this guy.
I'm not giving them any state secrets.
Yes.
I'm not telling them how anything works. I'm just telling them, hey, there's a problem. We're gonna go look at the problem so you can see what the problem is. Is any of that secret information?
Thaddeus, as someone who has an NDA, how would they feel if you...
A little bit upset if I'm actually no. I can go and show people that. What was that just fell?
Hush up.
I can go and show people what I was doing. I just couldn't explain why it happened. Or give them any insight about what was going on, or let them see the secret information stuff that they possibly could go look at. But a quick demonstration was perfectly fine. I think.
Anyway. You eventually come upon your ship.
How's it looking?
And like it's been repaired. Like they didn't strip everything away, do it all new, but things have been repaired.
Star engineer nearby.
Yeah. Head up there and knock on the door that they typically seem to live in.
Knock, knock, knock.
Okay. After a moment or two, the door does open up. And they look up. Oh. Oh, you're back. I guess you got my letter.
Yeah. How are you? How's everything?
Yeah. The shipwrights gave it a clean bill of health. The engine hasn't exactly done much yet. But according to them, everything should be fine.
So you feel the need to test it out real quick?
Not particularly. The last time you went there, you speared the hole.
Yeah. It wasn't good. And I need to test it out again. So I wanted to give you some forewarning before something happened.
So you weren't looking for my opinion, you were simply warning me.
No, I was asking for your opinion and also warning you. If
I
you
was
said it
asking
no
for
good-
your opinion so I could ignore it.
If she said it was no good, I would have found something else to do. But you just said that they gave it a clean bill of health.
Well, yeah, they gave the ship a clean bill of health, not the other place.
I don't think that's gonna have a clean bill of health anytime soon. Without something drastic happening. So, if you don't want me to take the ship, I won't take the ship. If you're fine with me taking the ship, I'm going to pop in, see what it looks like right now.
It's your ship. It's my job to try to make sure it can limp back home.
It's your job to make sure everything stays in one piece. And if what I'm doing does not keep it in one piece, then your job is to stop me from doing it.
The hierarchy is not set as such.
I'm saying now.
So do whatever you're gonna do.
If I'm going to destroy something.
I'll keep it in mind for the future. But you seem set upon porting the ship instead of simply flying it somewhere.
Yeah, kind of needed to. So, if it's not going to be a major problem, I will get the ship ready. Okay.
You walk off, get into contact with your inbuilt navigator, do all the things that ship requires you to do. The elf is kind of just wandering all around on the top of the deck, Like, oh, look at that. And are, like, inspecting things that you and your men have just kind of left around.
I don't think we've left anything important out. But we did kind of abandon it quickly. Doesn't matter. If there's nothing else, can we go ahead and jump? And we're going to go ahead and jump into the Sea of Stars. Go for a quick hop.
Get the ship up and moving. Get it above the safe porting distance. Or height, rather. It shakes maybe a bit more violently than the last time you used it. And then you blink out of existence. Would someone on the boat like to roll 2d12?
I will.
Wow.
Oh, you said on the boat.
I'm on the boat.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, so you can't, loser. I can. 11 and 9.
11 and 9.
9/11.
No, it's not the other way around. Important.
Yes, I did choose to say it a certain way.
But okay. As you port into there, for maybe the first time ever, it's bright.
I don't like that.
Any amount of light that you have on your ship, including the little side lanterns and things that just get lit as a matter of like, the ship's gonna move, are reflecting and refracting it all throughout this space. Where once there was a thin coating of those rainbow-esque tendrils, it now appears to be the theme instead of the exception. And every now and then you can see the colors kind of sort of pulse along it.
Are we like encased?
You're not stuck in anything. You're still atop the quote-unquote water. It's just everywhere you look and see, you can see some aspect of it.
Coming at the hold. Don't touch the water. That would be very bad for you. Also, light is not normal here. What's going on?
You wonder aloud. The elf
I am wondering.
looks like they have no fucking idea what's going on.
You said the tendrils are not that the tendril, but it's a theme now. Is there like a solid chunk of crystal?
Okay, have you ever seen like a lake or area of the ocean that's just absolutely overcome with a plant or an algal bloom or something?
Yes.
Where there's obviously still water beneath it and everything just kind of pushes it aside and goes through it. Except for the very unfortunate things that get stuck. It's essentially that, but these colorful crystal things. Like your hull might get angry at you if you go too fast.
To simplify this, as an explanation of what this place is supposed to be. It's there. How do I describe? It's supposed to be a pit of nothingness, darkness everywhere. No solid formations, just darkness and water. As you can see, this is not darkness and water. Just turning off the lights on our ship, make it dark again,
No.
or diminish the ambient light.
No. So what you're saying is you have a vessel of some sort that can access a different realm? What does that
No,
matter
it's a part of
for?
our realm. For the most part. As I understand it, everything that we know that exists should exist underneath the sea. And things are encroaching upon everything that we know that should exist. As you can see, this, I don't know what to call it, crystal growth, whatever it is, effectively is suffocating our reality. I know I'm not the best. Carry on.
You recognize taking me somewhere that is a magical alternate realm is not exactly pressing threat to the material plane through, right?
When everything that is magic comes from outside of said realm and floods magic into the material realm, and it's being stopped by said crystal growth, then I would say that is a little bit of a concern.
So these crystals stop magic?
They seem to be.
Would you like a fact checker above board on this, Daddy?
Guess I would like a fact check.
Absolutely not.
I'm trying to remember why these crystals were a problem. In honesty, it's been a long time since I thought about them.
We never asked why they were a problem. We just trusted the Emperor when he said they were a problem.
Did we just trust the Emperor when he said it was a problem?
100%. 100%. Just about everything that came out of the Emperor's mouth, we've just accepted as gospel.
But I trust nobody.
But you did.
I've been questioning everything.
Not then. You didn't. When he kind of tied with Callahan, everybody just went, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Stopping magic is not something that they do. That's an incorrect statement. Infecting everything is something that they do. And that is what I would have said instead.
Talking about that crystal plague.
Yes. I've seen some of these on the material plane.
Yeah.
And they've kind of taken over everywhere that they exist.
Been spooky.
There are entire caverns where they are spreading and infesting and turning things into more of itself.
Except for the outskirts of the Forbidden Zone, where it seems to be acting as a very effective barrier.
Except for in the Forbidden Zone. That is what I would have said instead. If there wasn't evidence of it existing in the material plane, maybe it wouldn't be a problem. But it does exist in our material plane, and this is the easiest way to show you where it exists and where it seems to be coming from.
A magical crystalline growth that seems to be running rampant. To
I've
the
seen
end
a lot of
of...
people mess with it. Nobody's been able to actively stop its spread or progression or really affect it in any sort of meaningful way. Once it attaches to something, it just seems to run rampant. And it seems to be related to the past God Wars thing. Something about a plague of crystals coming.
You're saying a lot of things. Is it possible that we could simply collect some samples and have the researchers in Bellinui take a look at them?
Do you have a way of collecting a sample without touching the sample? Or anything touching said sample?
You're the ones that brought me here.
How close can we get to a crystal?
Better question is how far away can you get from one?
That is also a good question. How
It's-
far away can we get from the crystal?
Well, if you activate flight in the Sea of Stars, a decent amount. But as it stands, like the growths that come up and out of the waves, quotation marks, typically are few and far between. And for the most part, they're just
By that
fucking
question,
everywhere.
can we still travel through the sea? Or are we
Yes.
kind of,
Just maybe
is
don't.
it more difficult?
You can go, it's more difficult. Don't kick it, you'll break the bottom of the boat.
I have a spare short sword. Can I go touch it to a crystal telekinetically?
You just float the sword over there and have it poke it. It
Yeah.
pokes at it. Nothing happens, just the crystal doesn't break.
Is it dormant? These are the same crystals that we saw rapidly spreading, right?
They're rainbow crystalline substances. Are you a
These are
rockologist?
different crystals. So, do you want a sample? I just need to know if you have a way of collecting a sample. That's all. Then I'll try to get you one.
Have an empty potion vial?
Yes. I have a couple.
They blink at you.
I say as I hand him one. It's just, I don't know how to break the crystals.
They hand it back, neither do I, and I don't want to touch them.
I would suggest not touching them.
So, put the sample in the container.
But I don't have a sample.
Get one.
In the past, Arik, Have we broken any of these crystals?
They've been shattered in the past.
So it's not impossible. I say as I look through my list of spells. Just give me a moment. I don't have any good spells for this. So I can just activate my soul. Do I have Eldritch Blast? I have a good spell for this. Yeah. Can I shoot at one of the crystals?
Deal damage.
See if it breaks off a chunk.
Deal damage to
Eldritch
it.
Blast do the damage. It's just a D10, and at this level I get 3 bolts or something.
I don't know your spells.
I don't know
That's
the
not
spells I
Eldritch
don't
Blast.
use.
Does weird things. That cantrip does tricks.
James, what does Eldritch Blast do?
What level? It should be 3.
120-foot range, 3 bolts. Each require a different range spell attack. You can target each one of the 3 bolts at different targets or the same targets. Or... No. And if you have additional invocations, it can have a longer range, it can push things, it can pull things, it can do a whole bunch of stuff. You can add your charisma modifier to it, a whole bunch.
As I said, it can do tricks.
D10 damage. 120-foot range normally, 300 foot if you have an invocation.
Damage 5, 6, and 3 for a total of 14. I have no extra tricks that it can do.
Okay, where's this crystal that you're pelting? As opposed to where you're holding the empty potion vial.
It's the closest one to the ship. If a chunk comes off, I would like to grab it telekinetically.
And there's
With
no
mage.
anything on that. It's just a thing, right?
For the potion bottle or
Over
for
the
the chunk?
telekinesis.
There's no save on the telekinesis, no.
Is it the
No, there's not.
telekinesis
It's just a-
spell?
it's
I
just
thought it
mage
was
hand.
that weird pushy thing he had. Oh, it's just mage hand.
It's effectively just mage hand. It is the telekinetic pushy thing, but that is also just mage hand.
Well, Mage Hand has a limit of 10 pounds. It's not just Mage Hand. It doesn't have a limit.
Telekinetic is the feet. I'm using
Correct.
mage hand from said thing.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Okay, so you break off a piece.
Because I would like
Make
to get
a
a small chunk.
spellcasting ability modifier check. You catch that shit before it goes in the water.
I'm going to assume that's intelligence at 12.
It's whatever you're using to cast your spell.
That is a 12.
Okay. You managed to grab onto a decent bit of it as it's starting to all fall down. And then you float it over to you.
Hope it's small enough to fit into the bottle. Fit it into the bottle.
It's a little messy, but yeah.
There we go. A sample.
They hand you a disposable looking cloth before taking it themselves.
What's the cloth for?
If it's supposedly taking over and controlling things or growing, as you mentioned, then I don't want to take it unless it's reasonably disinfected.
You would like me to disinfect the chunk or the bottle?
The bottle you put it in.
Okay, I'll just give the bottle a little wipe down. So it's nice and disinfected, I guess. If I have a cork, I'll pop a cork into the lid to close it up.
Right this time, he's just giving you a bit of a strange look as he somewhat hesitantly takes the bottle away.
I still feel the need to insist that you don't actively touch it to anything living, unless they're throwing it into the forbidden zone.
See, that sentence there and your "why does he want this cleaned" are incongruent to one another.
It's not impatience.
I see that, and I understand. But also, I don't think much touched the outside of this bottle. In fact, I hope it doesn't try to infect the bottle.
It turned it into a powder, or rather, as much of a powder as it could be. You're not a scientist.
No. So I'll just take your word for it and carry on.
Does your group have a scientist? One that
Yes?
messes with alchemy and the like?
If we have a doctor.
Do they
And he seems to be the sciencey type fellow.
I wonder why didn't
I
you
say
bring
entirely
them?
referring to Trinket, by the way.
The cleric.
He is indeed a cleric.
They're
But I didn't want to bring this to him. We just trusted. It's no good. He saw it affect something once, so he stayed away from it.
Well, is there anything additional to do in this realm, or not?
Unless you want some of the water,
Should I?
which I advise against.
And why?
Like you said, I'm not a scientist. You might have a need for it.
They bite their tongue and nod, their face in their hand.
Since we're already here, can I pilot the ship to Bella Nuve? Why?
Can it? Might be kind of sort of long though.
That is fine. I'll just pop out. Conclude the misadventure on a high note.
We'll roll another D12. Because you have to spend more time here than you might otherwise, because you have to go at basically half speed. Unless you want to fuck up the ship.
Oh, no, we're not. I'm not going to Bella Nuve. We're just going to pop out back in Attica.
Never mind then. You can go right back to where you were.
I don't want to destroy the ship. That's all.
Pop back up above the Attican port.
Land back down in the shipyard where we were, if we're allowed to. So they can get a quick check over to see if there's any problems.
If you go down and specifically have people do that, then after a relatively small bit of time, they don't report anything.
So what are your plans with the sample that you have?
Bring it to our alchemists. And so that they can then present their findings to the Belanue Council and do everything appropriately.
Will that take a number of years?
Probably not, but it will take as long as the scientists deem it to take. If it is as voracious and active a threat as you described, then I imagine they'll discover that quite quickly. But I can't
Anything
promise
we
it'll
can
be
do to help
fast.
out? Do you need to see the cave that we found on the material world with that?
I can only report back what I have seen. And even if I had a blot, I am but one vote.
Yes, but you're one internal vote, which is why I really wish to give you an idea, get your understanding of what's going on. You have seen nothing. You have not messed with any of it. I'm aware. As far as Belanue is concerned, I'm sure it's not a problem. So I have to ask, what would make it a problem?
Clear
In
and
your
present
eyes.
danger, tech, traditionally. Once they look over and see if the qualities of this crystalline sample that you've recovered, if they see that it is obviously dangerous, then we'll get to researching it further. Account how much danger it actively poses and enact accordingly.
All right. Thank you for indulging me on this little trip. If anything, at least one of you had eyewitness to how prolific, how much of it there is nearby.
You teleported me somewhere, of which I
Yeah.
do not know where. Likely not even on the material plane. And showed me a bunch of crystals.
Showed you a bunch of crystals related to a report saying, hey, this stuff is coming back. Hey, this stuff was here on this plane once upon a time. Which we learned through legend lore at your place, I believe.
What are you referring to? Board?
I believe we had him do a legend lore on something that said, oh yes, something about Crystal Plague.
The only place I'm actively remembering legend lore happening was with your character's new sister.
We did one on...
I did one on my crystal, but that's the only, or my my gemstone.
Yes.
My stone. I did one personally on my stone.
My sister did one. I thought we did a third one when we got to Belanue the first time, but that was, again, like 2-3 years ago. I didn't even know. We did something when we went to go talk to the counselors in the library the first time. that required us to go talk to the head honcho.
Well, yeah,
To
you
get it done.
looked up the library. You looked up things in the library, and then you sold them the library books from the ancient library you guys found.
No, we went to found the library books from the ancient library after the first thing we did.
But that's where they ended up at. Otherwise, you were on it. You were in there from a mission from the hack.
Therapy Hack sent us there?
Oh.
Ali sent us there. You know, I definitely don't have a note for it. Oh well. Well, you got your sample now. We'll take you back tomorrow. I say looking over at Peon. Unless you have another way to getting back to Bellanuve way.
Not today. But I can tomorrow.
Very
So
well.
see you tomorrow.
Oh, you have residency here, or is it sleep on the ship day?
Ship is
Have a
very comfortable,
couch.
but
Is it a comfortable couch?
I don't think I've ever slept on it. You can try it out if you want.
Suppose we'll see.
I pull out the apartment card. Get in.
They take a moment to try to figure out what it is you're asking, and then eventually they whoop into the cart.
I'll go in after to make sure they're okay.
And the last time you were in here, you cleaned up after everything got flooded, right?
I sure did. Sure did, I sure did.
So then what? It's a couch and a bookcase.
I think I have a bucket in the corner.
just in case purposes.
I think it's just holding things. I think it has random things right there.
Okay. I won't suffocate if I'm in here for too long, will I?
I mean, I haven't.
Okay, don't kill me or else you won't have a vote.
I wasn't planning on it.
I'm joking.
No. Ha. Ha ha ha. If you want, I can leave the door unlocked, so if you do feel like you're dying, you can just leave. So. Anyway,
Just
good night.
set the card upside down on a table. And then you leave.
I won't. I leave.
You know better than doing that.
I go to bed on this ship, I assume.
Unless Jodak has other misadventure, or just doesn't want to leave the ship in Attica capital because it's really quite useful.
Doesn't stop me from sleeping on the ship.
It does not.
it would take a while to get back to anywhere useful.
We're gonna take a
I think.
while. Just floating there. Like if you're heading
have
from
no need to-
Diakov to, or if you're heading from where you currently are to Diakov capital, that's gonna be a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What about Iron Keep?
That's actually pretty close by. You can probably get there in 2 or 3 days.
I think I'm gonna start the ship down that way, just so it's back in our possession.
Heading to the southeast.
There should be trees or something they can use to travel back to Bellanuve along the route. I
Yeah,
think.
there's nature. And well, no, you don't really have much of a crew.
I want to try not to do many fancy maneuvers.
Why, Mormon, you can't just be like, okay, now we teleport. Because then it's just the engineer who's like, guess we live here now.
I think I'm gonna avoid teleporting for a little bit. That sounds like the wise decision to make.
But if there's nothing else, I suppose that group's doing that. Vashnu, Tadori, anything specific before the day ends?
Not that I know of. Not that I can think of.
Okay. And to Tadori?
Goddamn fucking microphone. Same as normal right now. I still haven't decided on whether or not I'm
Going rogue.
plane shifting into the plane where the Gith came from.
Going rogue.
Yeah.
Okay. Next day, they still have to travel. So, assuming that's happening.
We're still hunting like big game. I must say that.
I mean, there's stuff, but like, I'm not gonna waste everyone's time with that.
No, of course not. I can't lose. And they can't die because I can't die. As long as I'm near them, they cannot die.
So
They
as
are learning to support each other properly with all of the interdictions and all the other shit. And I am doing my best to play support role, and I'm not good at it. James is not good at it. Todori's fine. James is not good at it.
So as said, I'm not gonna waste everyone's time. He's got
Correct.
50 HP, he can do whatever the fuck he wants with, and he's basically a demon prince. I just fuck that.
Average lindworms don't stand a chance. Fuck off.
Anything for Vash?
As I know, I was at the.
Gonna have to repeat all that.
I'm just trying to remember what I was. I know I was at the bar, but you know, Dory.
Midori ran off. Lucas is at the bar with you. I believe Peon still has a clone there. But like, everything's still new and exciting to him at this point. It's getting a little worrying.
I guess keeping an eye on clone, so to speak.
Okay.
He doesn't get into trouble.
They got that floppy Muppet arm, and as doomedly, they're just making Chalupa ad infinitum.
Alright.
Lucas is writing a lot of things, but like, they're not making a big whatever about it.
Getcha. Cause any kind of trouble with mischief, you're fine. How's Lucas doing? I know he got drunk at me.
I mean, they have the general vibe of someone that things could be better with. But you yourself are in that vibe.
I would have put my necklace back on.
Okay.
Just, have I been called to do anything either?
Not as of yet. Like, it seems like you're having a couple days just, okay, you did your thing. And then you understand that, like, from the, okay, you're a general in the Diakovian army. You have a certain amount of autonomy. Figure out what to do with it.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're gonna gather troops and do something, head over to the castle and be like, this. And they'll put you in contact with your infrastructure for that mission. But right now they're just kind of leaving you alone because there's no war going on. And as far as they're concerned, everything seems fine. You do know you need to have your father go. Or you need to go to your father and have them be like, I swear fealty to blah blah at some point.
Yeah, I think
But-
we were gonna wait for the guys to come back before we
Yeah.
did that. Too.
They ain't pushing that one. That one might get a little emotional.
Yeah.
So just pass the day.
Yep.
Okie dokie. Questions back at the door.
Same response as before.
No misadventure. Still thinking about it.
This is James thinking about it, not Tadori. Tadori knows before he goes, they need to be ready. Otherwise, they will die. And I don't really want them to die.
And then there's Jodak and Peon. Assumedly you're just traveling, right?
Oh, God.
Effectively just traveling, sounds like.
I don't know what else we'd be doing.
Yeah.
Trying to remember where that crystal cave was.
Maybe we don't.
At this juncture, with you two, I could roll a random encounter. You're heading into the mountains to get to Iron Key.
James.
There are only two of us.
He can
Well,
throw
four
the
of us
sun.
total. Yeah.
Why would I need to worry? Okay, 3 dragons spawn. They swoop at you. They fly into the sun and explode. Done. Max target.
But then we
points.
don't have dragon parts.
And then
What
32
do I want
wolves
to
are just dancing around afterwards.
That's more than 16.
I can do more than 16.
Oh no. So travel. Next day. Same thing. Same thing, affirmative over there. Vashni.
Lee.
You don't?
Probably good to talk to the And I'll be leading. Know them.
Are you just like
What?
going over this with Lucas before you do something, or is this above game to Arik?
Probably talking to Lucas. He's here.
Okay. I think the question would be who you'd be leading there. They haven't given you like a force yet, but you're also kind of like not on assignment yet, technically. I think that they set it up to where you're supposed to be more diplomatic, right? Just speaking on behalf of them instead of bringing the show of force.
Yeah. That was the thing, wasn't it?
So like if you want to grab some forces, they'd probably lend them to you. Call them an entourage or something like that. But then we just need to worry about transporting them. That said, the Akovians don't exactly have sky ships. How is it that you'd be wanting to do that if you pick up some new people?
I wasn't picking up, just getting to know him.
Well, there's
No,
nobody
that's
to
the main
know.
thing.
But there's nobody to know until you actually get yourself some people.
Yeah, forget about it.
I suppose you could go play buddy-buddy with like the counselors and stuff, but they don't really seem your type.
Yep.
You could get a special entourage if you want.
Nah, there's no need.
Alright.
I'll just wait to pick up one.
Gotta say, your new government position hasn't really been very demanding, has it, Vashni?
It is
As
not.
of yet, anyway. In fairness, I think they're treating you more as a prize right now than anything else.
Just a show dog.
Trophy wife.
They'll kind of do a half shrug and be like, the others wanted to take the country.
Yeah, but yeah, better way to do things.
A lot less bloodshed, anyway.
Yes.
Notice how he didn't agree that it was better.
He also didn't deny that it was better.
So did the others tell you where they went, or did they just fuck off and run?
I don't believe I was told.
I did tell Vashnir where I went. That if he absolutely needed me, send me a message in the pouch. I will not be far.
Oh,
I
one
did
is
tell Vashnir exactly where I went.
three.
I'm in the outskirts, hunting in the mountains as much as possible.
I thought already was training.
Like hunting big things as much as possible in the mountains. Finding as much trouble as I can get into without killing people.
Nothing training. And the other two, not sure.
You think those three are gonna be able to get along enough to keep this thing together? 'Cause I know at least
At
two of
least.
them have a tendency to not. They kind of sort of did that immediately before they all ran off, if I remember correctly. Jodak interpreted something as a order and didn't take it well because it was coming from the Dory. Something along that line.
Come again?
The last thing that I think the group did as a whole was have an argument over what to do next.
Oh, yeah.
And Jodak had an outburst. And Lucas is bringing up that outburst as a, are you sure things are fine?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Just... Sure things will be fine.
If you're
Yeah,
being...
just take some new getting used to.
For what it's worth, I hope you're right and you're not just telling yourself that.
Yeah, I am.
You ever
I'm
figure
sure
out...
they know what to do.
You ever figure out what Peon was doing on his solo quest after we basically took care of Raktesh? Because I know he had to, like, meet him later. I'm just curious if he ever mentioned what he went off and did.
I think I said I went to somewhere, but then I stopped there. At no point did I give specifics about what I actually did.
Lucas, it's just information gathering. Ignore me.
No one's allowed to know what I did.
I don't know the detail. But
Alright. Just thought I'd ask, in case you knew more than I did.
he seems to be keeping that to himself.
But whatever it was, he seemed a lot more in tune of his stone afterward. Speaking of, are we sure that Jodax is okay? Kinda sorta grew a goo thing before turning back into a rock. And then I haven't seen the goo thing again. No idea.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Same. Yeah. Seems to be fine.
Would he tell us if it wasn't?
Maybe at the last minute.
Do we need a sick therapy hack on him?
You're more than welcome to try.
So is that not a command from my not commander?
It's up to you.
Yeah, it won't hurt. I'll write to her. Make sure he isn't having another fucking spiral. I say that because your people have said that he has a tendency to spiral. Also, orcs love to talk. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, they do, don't they?
Like, it's less so now for you, I guess, kind of, because you're gonna have your own, like, royal dwarven forces. But, like, Jesus Christ. Jodak sent me to try to, like, look at intelligence training these fuckos, and they just... I can't describe how bad they are at it. And then they go around and make another secret deal with Filbert to get a fucking tank. At the same time. Speaking of, Again, I know you're not the leader, but you plan on dealing with that, right? In some capacity? But no.
One more time. Yep. I guess 2,000 years. Jesus.
What?
There was a background music in my ears. I couldn't hear.
Oh, okay. You plan on going to deal with Filbert in some way, shape, or form, right? Like, he's oddly connected with a lot of the things you guys have done.
It leaves. So I'm trying to remember. Yes. I believe. Think.
We can do this above board. Technically speaking, the Graveguard still exists as a mercenary organization, even if it's been absorbed by the Band of Iron Flag. Is there anything you would like the people I still technically have command over to start looking into and or doing?
I don't remember. It's been a minute.
Trying to remember what?
Our plans with Filbert were. Been a minute.
Pretty sure he basically constantly lived on the wishy-washy. That's a thing. Maybe we should deal with it? Level.
At least look and see if it's if it's gonna be a problem.
Well, everything points to him thus far acting as though beneficiary to you guys. As to what end, I do not know. I mean, how many other people can just show up to his house and drive away in an infernal death machine?
Yeah. And I can't remember if we let him in on the spy network thing.
I have to imagine you didn't let him in on anything.
No, I meant Lucas. I was above you. I can't remember if we let Lucas know about that.
What spy network are you speaking of?
Maybe get them together and see if there's people that are manipulating the guy above me now, the king, and see if they're in his ear telling him what to do. That's actually not good.
Ah. I think that the agent of Filbert's that was in the bar where you guys currently are was asked about that. And they basically went, yeah, they're gonna do that, they're nobles. And there wasn't any, like, specifics, because specifics weren't, like, actionable. Because it's awfully hard to paint someone poorly when most of their actions are, for all intents and purposes, defend the homeland.
Getcha.
But it's sounding basically like you guys just chat and ask him to put some feelers out in Kingograd. Just to see if anything can be picked up. That right?
And good.
Okay. They do write up a small piece of paper for a very easy, simple contract. The charge is 15 gold.
It.
You reach into your pocket, pull out 15 gold, slide it across the table, and now we're legal. Cool. Okie dokie, anything before we go to the next few days?
Nothing I can think of.
Okay. Final checks on the others. Alright. Over the next few days, that tutorial things continue happening. I will say, James, if you're gonna have your side quest, commit to it now or don't.
How many what the fuck am I?
Ilriker?
Yeah, there you go. How many Illriggers am I training again? I forget.
How many does the spell Plane Shift allow you to take in one boof?
Like 8, I think.
Man, then I'm pretty sure you can pick out your favorite 7.
Plaintiff is 7th level.
It's you and up to 8 other creatures.
Then you can
So you
pick
can
out your
pick-
favorite 8.
Okay. I'll pick out the strongest 8 and I'll go. I will let Vasher know I will be unavailable.
Alright. Everybody okay if we have a one-shot of that at some point in time?
Fine with me.
The oops all
Alright,
orcish Ilriker session. If you don't have access to it, I have the PDF.
You'll have to send it to me. That's fine. I mean, I still get to be me, right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, I was about to say.
No, Eric gets to play you, and we all get to be nobodies.
Cool.
I mean, we could.
I could
don't
look at
like
this-
that, but we could.
I could look at that sheet and be like, man, this is spelled horribly.
Oh, everything's spelled the way it's supposed to. How dare, bitch!
Who organized this? What kind of a madman?
Hey, actually, motherfucker, my shit's more organized than anybody else's sheets. Fuck you.
My sheet is organized.
Fuck you, it isn't.
Yeah, it is, because I'm using roll 20 and I need space for everything.
Fuck you, it isn't. Roll20s are awful. Awful sheets. They suck. Oh my god.
It works.
It may work, but it still sucks ass.
So,
I don't know what the fuck is going on with my goddamn internet, but it's just like, yeah, I don't want to load right now. I want to work.
so Jodak Peon and the elf make it to Iron Keep. The forces that you left there are still there.
That's good.
What was that?
Are you doing anything in particular to like, okay, let's get this guy home, and then you just head to Bellinouille immediately, or are you doing anything since you're here? The general
Is there
status
anything we
update.
need to do in Iron Keep?
General status update, since I'm also pretty sure that that's where Hope's now NPC is that
Iron Keep, yeah.
everything's basically how you left it. They haven't really gotten any big whatevers. You had them keep their ears out for if anything went weird with the people that had to turn back whenever they reached the edge of the Forbidden Zone. It doesn't seem like anything's occurred from that. And a lot of them have begun to reintegrate with the forces that you keep at Iron Keep. Additionally, the natural wyvern hatcheries here are doing well.
We also have the people who were investigating those two were infected that died because we saw that they were still living
That is a
inside their.
single doctor in night color.
That was Nightcaller. Iron Key.
Nightbringer. Over there. It's that one over there. Next to Rock Hollow. I think it's Bringer.
And they are not important for this moment. I don't know of anything else in Iron Key that
Then,
requires our attention.
then you're just leaving your ship and teleporting again.
If that's what you people wish to do. I can take us back.
We out here.
Jodak, that's on you. Dodori's gone for the foreseeable.
Hi.
No longer a factor. Eaten by a dragon.
That dragon's gonna have a bad day. That dragon's gonna have a real bad fucking day. That's a real big case of indigestion, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, you have a pissed off fucking tiefling who can't fucking die. Just in your gut stabbing you every waking moment of every day. And I'm fairly certain I'm immune to acid.
Teleport is what it seems like.
Oh, you found the Arik.
Yeah, I knew it was in the messages somewhere. I had to fucking find it.
Jodak, anything?
Oh no, teleport is perfectly fine.
Been down to Bellinue. You started to say something. I apologize.
No, teleport is fine.
Okay.
Down to
then
building player.
bound to Bellinue. Goddamn it, hot brain goat. Urgh. Bellinue, much warmer than the base of the mountains. Elf still stuck in a playing cart.
Apparently I did decide to genocide the Gith. Don't know when that happened, but it's written on my sheet. No idea when that happened.
Whenever we're running that, whenever we're running that one shot, by the way, just like passively, for everybody except Chidori, understand the world is still at the same scale, but now you guys aren't.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's okay. You can't die.
My one and only goal
Just-
is to die, in fact.
Well, the thing is, it's not gonna happen.
It's possible. As we saw, they shoved something in you during the Orcish ambush that turned off your powers.
Where the fuck?
What?
I have it written down somewhere what the fuck I am, Demon Prince-wise. I don't know where.
But congratulations, you have all the demon powers. You also have the demon weaknesses.
Yeah,
You know?
I know. I'm vulnerable to, something, I'm sure. I don't know. it
It's
is.
less damage things, more, oh, now you're stuck in a magic circle type shit. Like you can fall
that's
prey
fine.
to the things that can get you.
Oh, that's fine. I'll be fine.
But I'll figure out what level those guys are eventually. And then we'll have the most fleshed out orcs. The ones that survive anyway, because I'm sure that, like, a few of them are just gonna take a crystal to the brain.
That's my goal.
I can actually fix that.
Ain't gonna come back right.
I don't care, but I can actually fix that. I can revive people.
Well, you can force life into them, but if the soul departs, it's gone.
No. I have Revivify.
Well, that's fine. But you can only do
As
that so
well.
many times.
Yeah.
You've
I have
got-
enough Revivifies to revive each member of the 8 once.
Ah. So kill them all at the beginning. And then try for real after that. But you guys are now in Bellinue Capital. I'm guessing you're gonna head to the library and let the guy out of the playing card.
I mean, he can leave the playing card before that. if
He's
he
asleep
wants.
on your couch, man. He don't know what the fuck's happening outside. There isn't a window.
There's a door. He left the door open.
Yeah, but the door is terrifying.
he
You
left the
ever
door
looked
open.
into a bag of holding? No, thank you, sir.
I'm
That's
good.
fair. That's valid.
And no, I haven't ever looked into a bag of holding because I can't. They don't exist.
Imagine if infinity stretched out before you
I don't
from
have an
somewhere.
imagination. You know this. My life sucks.
But you let the elf out.
Yes.
He was asleep on your couch. Now he's standing. And a little grumpy.
Why are you grumpy?
Because you woke him up.
I mean, if he was still sleeping, I'm not gonna wake him up. Oh wait, I'll let him wake up naturally. I'm not a monster.
So then you two find a nice little tavern and have lunch, and then you check in again and they're awake.
Yeah. Yeah, I let him out.
Alright. Looks like we're back in Bell anyway. I suppose I'll take this to the alchemists. And I'll get into contact with you whenever they get into contact with me.
Yay. 40 years later.
Sounds good, dude.
Sounds good. Thank you very much for indulging us.
I do hope that scary thing in that other realm, or at least the thing you said is scary, it appears to be a rock, so that's thus far. Does... for what it's worth, I hope you're wrong.
I mean, I've seen living beings made of it. But same. Hopefully it doesn't affect us at all, or we can figure out what's causing it. I think a god creature I talked to, which, wild statement, now I think say it aloud, said it was an old friend of theirs that was coming back.
You recognize that I have to substantiate your claims, and it sounds like you're a madman.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
He's used to it.
Wouldn't be the first time. I'm still 80% sure I'm made of good.
Huh?
Don't worry about him.
If you find anything out or need anything, let us know.
Let me know if I need to. Bitch,
What?
I didn't mute you. Let me know Let me know if I need to state exactly what the message stated that I sent to Vashtir.
I'm sure he would like to know.
Okay, I'll let him know when they're done. Sorry.
I think we're done.
But yeah, they're gonna head off toward where they said they were gonna go. Write that letter. Write it with your mouth.
What?
So, Vashnir, you will get a letter that reads, I have decided the gift should no longer be a threat to anyone ever again. If I am needed, I apologize. I will not be available for an undetermined amount of time. When I arrive back, I will send word.
Just fucking what?
And in your fucking what? Panic, when you go to send me a message, it doesn't arrive. It does not send. Because I am no longer on this plane.
I'm gonna show Lucas the fucking what was just me reading this. It wasn't me writing a message back. Just
No, you're fine. I'm just saying, when you go to write a message back, I'm no longer on this plane, so it doesn't send to me.
shut up, Lucas. I just received this.
Behold, the same word, different meanings each time.
And I'm going to just reseal the letter, and then send it to the other two.
Who you sending it to first? Because there's only one letter, and you can't send it to two people at the same time.
They went together, didn't they? Is what I was told.
Yeah, we're in the same place.
Excuse me.
I just need to send it to one. What I meant by send it to the other two is I'm gonna send it to.
Yeah, but which one?
Yeah, who's your favorite?
Doesn't.
It's not the fair ones. Like, okay, who's gonna freak out less when reading the letter first?
That's an easy answer.
That is a very easy answer.
I think we know the answer. But no, only the opposite, because I find that funny. There you go, Jedek. Come on, Jedek. Yeah, we'll do that. There you go, Sid.
He's sending the letter that I sent to him to you, Jodak.
You feel the weight of your diplomat's
like-
pouch shift.
Yeah, because now I need to be like, okay, this is fucked up, but it's also gonna be funny. So let's go ahead and do it first.
So, probably arrive
Hey.
over Captain Punch and Villeneuve?
Yeah.
Or flying back?
It was amazingly synced up on the time scale. So it's a bit later in the day there, late lunch, everything's fine. Still like, mid-noon-ish for them over there. You check the letters.
Huh? What are you making that face for?
I'm trying to decide if this is going to be a problem or not.
Is what's gonna be a problem?
He just handed him the letter.
What's a gift?
Weird brain people with tentacles coming out their face.
Nope.
Hush,
thought-
he can be wrong.
Brain people isn't what I meant. I meant squid people.
Brain people with tentacles.
Not brain,
Wait.
squid people. Squid people with tentacles.
He can be wrong.
So similar to you but different?
No, I'm not a squid. Do I look like a squid?
I mean,
I'm not a squid.
no, but you're a brain with legs, and I akin that closest. to
Oh my
Scorpio.
god.
I don't have tentacles. Thank you
Yeah,
very
but
much.
you're a brain with legs, and to me, that's the same thing as squids. Because they don't make sense. Why can they change color so
How?
effectively? It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, fair point there.
And why do they have a beak? They're fish.
Well, they need
Where do
to
they-
eat somehow.
They're not fish. I don't know why I said they're fish. They're not fish. Only an idiot would think anything that swims is fish.
I was sitting here thinking we're veering dangerously close to that one thing again.
The disrespect between characters that don't even exist in the same realm. Oh,
Played by the same person.
Yeah,
correct.
they're both mine. That's good. So are they gifts bad or?
They like enslaving people. I
Well,
think.
that sounds
Jesus.
terrible. Why were you concerned about if this was good or not? It's clearly not going to be a problem. Slavery is bad, Jodak.
No. I mean, like they go and eat people's brains to take them and make them one of them. I think enslaving people.
That doesn't make it any better,
I
Jodak.
feel like I just described myself there. Wait.
Yeah, you did also describe yourself there. And I find that part of you very morally questionable at times.
Okay, look, they are another hive mind. I've met like 4 of them, and they tried to kill me immediately, so I killed them. But
So then, once
to go
again,
exterminate
why do you think it might be a problem?
because it's going to go exterminate the whole race, species, whatever they are.
Okay. We do
And
that
that
with
feels like a
animals all the
problem.
time. I mean, are they a natural predator or something? Would them being gone cause something to go unchecked in the ecosystem in this overpopulated area?
Yes,
Oh, then it probably might be a problem.
but like, it's me that would go unchecked, so I don't care.
I mean,
So-
all due respect, Yodak, I've known you for like 7 months at this point. You should be in check.
Okay,
All of us should be in check. So, do you have like a plan to stop him, or? Because if you don't, then we can't really do much.
think I know where you might be going.
Okay, but are you gonna go attempt to stop him?
I mean, no. Cause like, why would I?
Then it
He's
sounds like it's not a problem.
Okay. Not a problem. I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just going to be aware that that's happening over there. And think that I might need to be concerned about it. That's all.
Can the Gith breathe underwater if they're squid people?
I think so, yes. They are squids. Squids can breathe underwater. But they are squid people, so maybe not.
I mean, bird people can fly. And they're
Not
both
all
bird
bird people fly, though.
Well, yeah, not all birds can fly. Like an ostrich. What, did you think that just because it has wings and flies, it's a bird? That's stupid.
No, of course not. Who would think that? Like, I can
I'm an
fly. I don't
idiot.
have wings. I'm not a bird.
Exactly. I can fly. Technically, I do have wings when I fly, but I'm not a bird. Unless I become a bird. Then I am a bird. I feel like a camera should really be taken away from us right now.
Lucas and
I
Vashni.
feel like this no nonsense conversation is just going to continue on until the camera is taken away.
Until the imaginary camera is gone.
Lack 2 leaves, okay? Vashnir and Lucas. Lucas to Vashnir. So you think they're gonna write anything back? It's been a minute.
Yeah, probably at least one of them is perturbed by it.
I was about to say, you know them. You know that they're probably arguing back and forth whether or not they should deal with the problem.
Can you get into contact with Tadori?
Honestly, like,
What'd you say?
how would I know how to right back? How are you getting there?
That's not send.
Oh.
If you're trying to use the diplomat's pouch, it simply stays in your pouch.
Oh, it's a pattern. It's not sending.
Do you have the sending spell?
Plane shift scroll down.
No magic.
I think we could
At least
probably
not my
get
own
him.
magic.
Could probably head to the outer city, get in to talk to one of our guys. I think that we have some mages that can use sending if you want them to.
Yeah, that'd be.
Excuse me.
I figured out how he's getting there. Thought I could stop him.
Well, ideally, sending works across dimensional, like, planes. I guess if you're stuck in the Sea of Stars, though, it'll be different because time doesn't flow there. But I guess we'll see. Well, no, we just get it whenever he gets back because time doesn't flow there. Duh. You're gonna
Sounds
vouch
good
for me
enough.
to let me get in and out of the city, right?
Yes.
Are we keeping Peon the Third? He's very happy making chalupas, and I don't know if he wants to do anything else. He might do what you say, though,
No failure chance.
because, like,
but
peon wood? Your call? Hell, he might be able to use sending. I don't know.
I'll ask him. Would you like a break?
Please.
oh my god.
I've been given nothing else to do. Please.
I would have. If he's been making it the whole time, I would have asked him if he wanted a break a long time ago. Just, don't get in any trouble. I don't know your capabilities. What can and can't you do?
Are simulacrums aware there are simulacrums?
Essentially, they're probably aware that there's something different, but it's basically just a snapshot of yourself at the time of creating the simulacrum.
They also are aware, because you are keenly aware of your own spell slot availability and not availability, and the fact that they don't need to sleep or regain
Well,
spell slots whatsoever. They would know something's wrong.
Yeah, let's put it this way. This peon, whereas he may not know he's a simulacrum, has been able to realize that any amount of magic he's spent has stayed gone, and that, like, exhaustion from it has never returned to him. And he's no longer with his soul stone or with PJ. So there's something weird here.
Would you like to tag along, or would you like some rest?
I'll tag along.
Might as well.
Okay. And then you guys get up and head into the outer city. Looking over toward Bella Nue, should I even take the camera back there, or are you guys just continuing?
At some point, I would have gotten distracted and be like, I'm gonna send a message. Hey,
Okay, so
Callahan, is
tentatively,
that a problem?
the Lakitu floats back into the window.
Hey, get out of here.
Woo.
Hey, go
Callahan,
away.
isn't the problem for us if the gift just disappear? Just out of curiosity. And to Dory? Not to Dory. Fashneer? Just a question. Why?
How are you sending that?
To Fashneer on the back of the letter he sent me. The word why underlined twice.
Okay,
To
so
Callahan, mental sending.
what's the order?
Callahan first, Fashneer second.
Okay. So then you're gonna get back from the Callahan part. What does that mean?
Someone said they're going to make the gift no longer exists.
Well, the GIF are typically chaotic raider things that don't help anything, so not really. Why?
I didn't think it would be a problem, but I thought random squid people coming might, I don't know.
What?
They might be stopping some other big problem.
What?
What?
Look,
Here's
random
what he
slime.
finds out.
I have slime on the brain, okay? I'm sorry. I thought random
Fine.
squid people might be trying to stop something else worse from, interacting with our plane.
The GIF?
Yes? The gift?
That big, lanky yellow people with a dragon fetish?
Aren't those squid people?
No.
Who are the squid people?
Talking about the elephant?
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoops. To be honest, turns out the kids aren't squid people.
Oh, so we're just lying now.
No, I just got the name wrong. The Illis are squid people. The kids are people with dragon fetish. That's a weird way to describe them, but that's how I describe them.
You have no idea how hard it was for me to really keep it in. The whole fucking time, you're just talking about the Gith as if they were the illithid, and I'm just sitting here like, what? No!
So the Gith
It's
are
just
people
wrong.
with a dragon fetish.
Apparently,
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
do you want to go warn her before Chidori shows up at her door?
No, she was a bitch.
Oh, fuck
never
that
mind.
bitch. She broke up with our boy Peon. Fuck that bitch.
Oh no, I dumped her. Voice from above.
Doesn't matter.
Play gotta play, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Says the guy with body count of 1. Yeah.
Anything additional before you send your message to Vashni?
Oh, all right. Okay, so they're not a problem. Got it. My concern was ill-suited, ill-placed. Sorry for bothering you. And then I'm sending my message to Fashionir.
Vashni, you're probably, like, just after the checkpoint. You can see the sun. It's been days.
What? Days? What?
They've been inside the mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's bright as fuck outside.
But you feel the weight shift in your diplomat's pouch.
It's the same limit. Oh, wait. Underneath the Y. Honestly, I don't know. He is somewhere I cannot send him through the pouch. Back.
You get that from an unnecessarily far angle camera shot because all I can do is shoot away.
I think I might know where he could be if you want to go after him. I'll send that back.
Probably not a good idea for me to leave just in case. Never know.
How much are they writing on this fucking tiny ass letter I already sent them? Like, Jesus Christ.
You can get a lot out of a
The
single
wording
piece of
is
paper.
The wording is getting smaller and smaller.
It's all just in the fringes around the corner.
Little arrow
The
pointing
fuck?
toward a new area. I did this an entire campaign. This is my bread and butter.
I know. Fucking Christ, bro. Oh, my fucking stomach hurts.
Thank you, Dad.
Did not. I'm alive. Fuck you.
You're not my thingy.
Well.
But it sounds like there was a message sent back to Jodak saying that Vashnir can't get into contact with him anymore. Him being Tadori.
And that it's probably not a good idea that he'd leave either.
Or is it a bad idea for him to leave? I don't recall.
Jodak sends back, but why though?
But why though? You could just go and call it a diplomatic mission with a foreign emissary. That's your job now, right?
Wasn't I waiting on orders or something?
The only assignment you know you have to do is go confront your father.
Correct.
Okay.
And they aren't rushing you on that.
I already did that.
My memory's all over the place. Okay. Now that you say that, I'd be able to. We'll see if they stop me from.
Leave my solo mission alone.
I need the people to be like, hey, I need to go talk to my dad. They can vouch for me. Type of thing.
What does your message that you send back to Jodak contain?
I don't think he wants us to follow. Go with that.
About to say, you know Tadori. He's a straightforward kind of fucking guy. If he wanted your help, he would have asked for your help, or would have taken you with him. Him sending you a message saying, "Hey, I'm fucking off," is rare, and when it happens, leave him the fuck alone. At least that's the vibe.
Yep.
Whether you choose to agree with that or pay attention to that, that's your choice.
And I don't think he wants us to follow.
Does Jodak have a response? Or does he
Does Jodak
need
have
something
a-
repeated?
I need a lot of repeated. I just got back. I'm sorry. What was the last thing that was said? Sent.
Said I don't think he wants us to follow.
That was the vibe I was getting. But in the case of an emergency, you know where you can go find him.
No, not yet.
Underline the last sentence, right underneath statement. Know where you can go find him.
No,
Kodak
not
knows
yet.
where I am, is what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
Because Jodak and I are the one who found their home plane.
We've all been there.
Well, yes, but we also found a different part of their home plane, just the two of us.
It was right before we went and fought the Bloom Lord and the Blood Emperor, or whatever they called themselves. I still have their bone dust and blood.
For the blood god.
It's right there.
It was just bone fluid and blood fluid? That's... Okay.
You didn't exactly have a lot of time to talk with people.
Well, that's fair. All my questions have been answered.
Okay, Vashner, you still want to go see if we can sending him or just leave him to his business then?
listen, then.
Alright. You two travel into the exterior town. Eventually meet up with your forces, and one of the magic types that Lucas brought in will step forward and offer their services.
I'm just looking to send a message.
To Commander Tadori? Okay, what's your message?
They do tell him it's 25 birds or less, right?
I think that they might just be assuming they know.
Oh. Well, then
I'll go with that.
disregard my information. Because I don't
Just
think anyone's ever used that.
But just don't do anything too stupid. Or you won't. Next time, please let me know, Ed.
I did, though!
Alrighty. You see them do some arcane.
You mean the message you
things.
sent me, and then I would respond back? You mean letting me know ahead like that?
I messaged you before I left. That's ahead of time.
You see them do some relatively mundane arcane things. Tadori, you get the message. Right now you're probably dropping into a ocean.
Ooh.
Because that's a long jump you've made, and that's where you entered and exited last time you were there.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you have an immediate reply?
Don't do anything too stupid. Please let me know ahead of time. I did let you know. And no promises.
Roll a d20.
I didn't even have my dice roller open. Hold on. Let me log in. I don't have any dice near me. Let me log in. I don't know why you keep logging me out, but let me log in.
Not just having dice near your desk. How dare.
My dice are in the other room.
That's
Do
so
I add
far.
anything to it?
So far. No, just roll a d20.
14.
It's not a 1, which is our equivalency of 5% for failure rate.
Okay.
Moments later, the mage that sent the message tries to mimic his tone and delivery. You get the gist of it. Arik forgot the words.
I did let
Ahead
you
of
know,
time.
and no promises.
Too late now.
Ahead of time means not right before you do it.
Did you want me to send that?
Ahead of time.
Let me know face to face.
Right, not right before you do it.
Did you want me to send that? Ahead of time means not right before you do it. Just face to face.
To Vashnir, no. To Sender, stop mimicking us. It's really bad.
Roll the d20.
Whoops, that's a d12. 11.
Okay,
It's getting progressively worse.
turns to Vashnir. No. But they did say I sound very good.
Fuck you!
If only I could send a fist.
That one doesn't transfer too well, please don't say. Is that...
You will receive the appropriate response. My friend.
Want me to send that?
Yes.
Eh. And of course it doesn't fail. You'll receive the appropriate response, my friend.
Your turn. At least. I thought I said that part.
When you
the
return.
no longer leader of the band can no longer order me as leader of the band.
D20 you're up?
Wait, it's still going down. I don't like it here.
The no longer leader of the band can no longer order me as leader of the band.
You still have light debts to pay.
I'm sorry, what?
Light debt. You still have light debts to pay.
Oh, okay. You want me to just say that back? I'm going to... Here. They run off, find another mage. Your turn.
I knew it was gonna happen. Oh wait, you want me to send that too? Shit. Wait a minute.
Third level spell slots are expensive, yo.
They are. They are very. And he's not gonna fucking use one of his fourths if he has one.
So I'm swapping out. We're tagging in.
Tag out.
Okay, your
At this point, you
message.
get a line ready to go.
It's to Tadori. And it's you still have life debts to pay. Anything else? Is that the message?
Yep.
Okay. Magic. Goes through. You still have life debts to pay.
Thank God. Response. And I'm paying one by removing this threat.
D20.
3! Oh no!
Thank God, and I'm paying one by removing this threat.
What
I
does
don't
the
know
low
why
roll
he's
do?
thanking you for the life deaths, but like, whatever. It has a 5% chance of failure. So I'm just
Because he's
treating that as a 1.
because we're sending it between planes. If I roll a 1 or they roll a 1, it doesn't go through, and we don't know if it goes through or not.
Yeah.
We have no idea. If it rolls any lower, it's progressively gone from really good to no.
You're going to a fight without me.
Oh, I'm spending another level. Okay.
Enjoy your break.
So is the message the disgruntled enjoy your break, or the thing you started before? That
The one
mentioned
you're
it
going
is
to a
disgruntled?
fight without me. Fine, enjoy your break.
Oh, okay. Magic, magic, magic.
He knows I like fighting.
You're going to a fight without me. Fine, enjoy your break.
The reason I'm doing this without you is because I like to fight too. And there isn't one when you're around.
D20.
2! It's really threading that needle! Oh my god!
The reason I'm doing this without you is because I like to fight too. And with you around, there isn't a fight. God, are you two flirting? What the fuck's going on?
You're just saying I'm the better fighter.
Well, duh.
Yes, I am! Duh! Fucking duh! Jesus Christ!
He doesn't get to swing his sword when I'm around.
Jesus, what the fuck? You want me to send that?
No.
Euphemism.
The funny thing is, I have 8 sendings if I really wanted to.
You have a time limit.
I
You
do.
might need your spells for combat.
I'm swimming. Technically, I could have also given him a crystal ball. Actually, I can roll back time because not all of my Illriggers went with me. One of them has a crystal ball to give to Vashnir.
I swear to God, if he runs up to this fucking thing now and I don't know what the fuck this thing is, they're gonna look at me like you could
It'll
use it.
have a note of what it does. Shut up.
No, they're gonna walk into there as I'm sending these things. And like, you could have used this whole time. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, their leader is a fucking idiot. Look at this. Wait, I see why he's not a leader anymore. Make my fucking magic on this guy.
All I know is Tadori would have sent the crystal ball with one of his Illriggers with express instructions, 100%, like, if you don't do this, I will kill you myself instructions. Give this to Vashnir and no one else.
You'll get that delivered to you, but I don't want to whatever it, because this is through a retcon. It's not the NPC's fault.
Listen, I just read that I had a crystal ball. Leave me the fuck alone. It was not.
What even does Crystal Ball do?
Crystal ball is a thing you said would allow me to converse with people between planes without much difficulty.
Ah. Look at that.
Yeah. It's actually like video calls. I think you said.
Do you have a second crystal ball for that?
Yeah, I do. I bought 2. Same time I bought 2 plane shift scrolls, I bought 2 crystal balls.
You could have been using this the entire time.
Correct.
Not just in this situation, but in many others.
Correct. I keep
Killing the
my
fuck
cards
out.
close to my chest. Leave me alone. I tried to give it to my brother, and he wouldn't take it.
He
Like,
can't-
that was the whole point. I literally tried to give him the other crystal ball. Like, hey, if you want to, you can contact me, because I'm not under this curse that they're under, because they hate you, because of what you did. I'm not under that, so you can contact me at any point, and I will give you updates. And he said, no, I don't think it's a good idea, because the big boss is a bitch. So I didn't give it to him, so I just had 2 in my pocket. Just sitting there waiting for the day I needed them. Hey, look at that. That's today. It's also almost 10:30. I gotta go to bed.
We all collectively wonder why Todori never shared his fucking cell phone with the class.
Don't leave me alone.
Holding the crystal ball, looking at the guy. Holding the crystal ball. I was unaware he had this.
You don't have it yet. My men will take a minute to get back.
Will they be arriving now?
Oh,
Guess that's the
Damn
better comedic
The
time.
crystal ball. Looked
God
at him.
damn it.
Crystal ball. Again, I am sorry.
Not like I can use it right now anyway. I'm kind of swimming.
I don't know, you could have turned yourself into a merman.
Right,
No,
what
I
do
would
you
have
think
turned
for your-
myself into a bigger thing that can swim so that all of the orcs can not drown. Because I'm not going to say ride me.
Are you skewing whale, shark, or whale?
Probably whale. Because whale shark can't be on surface for too long. Whale can just float on surface. Pretty normal air.
For you and the other sorcerer, what do I owe you for your troubles?
You're the piece the one of you is the boss. It's fine.
He
How
just
is
takes a nappy nap and it's
that-
all right anyway.
working now? Sir?
Do they not charge others to use their service?
Lucas will pipe up. We try not to, except whenever it's in a scenario where we need to. Typically, people aren't trying to send long-distance messages and coming up to a wizard to do so. You know how it is.
He can go take a nap. He'll be fine.
But anyway, it seems like Todori's on his misadventure. Are Jodak and Pion on their way back? You've been in contact with them, I think, right?
Oh, that's right. What's that favor? How is your journey going? And
Did Thaddeus walk away?
That was to us on the paper.
yes,
Yes.
We went and got the ship. And now we're just chilling in Bellanue. Ship is in Iron Keep, by the way. So we can head back at any time.
Yeah, this would take us a minute.
go with the Lucas.
So they'll be back
Just,
tomorrow?
all right, back. Just return when you're ready. It's back.
Should I make us preparations to head to Rock Hollow so you can do your first actual mission, or are you holding off on that until you have something
Going to-
prepared for it?
Well, I was gonna wait for the rest of them to return, but it seems one should take slightly longer than the others. Just so my
Genocides don't typically
Oh,
happen
there's-
fast.
yes. Well, at least I might just wait till the other two return. But I'd rather not go there by myself or with the other members. so he knows that I am not being controlled. That makes sense.
Well, so long as whatever controlling thing doesn't have access to everyone here.
Yes.
Okay. I'll get people ready to move out tomorrow. That's a lengthy journey. Tadori might be back by then, who knows? Dude's a bit of a monster.
A bit.
But he's still upset he won't let you. Yeah, for a point, he won't let me fight with him.
He can take it out on him whenever he gets back.
You're not gonna like it if you actually do try to like take it out on him. You're not gonna like what happens.
You can clash your swords as much as you want.
No. He's gonna do like the punchy thing of how dare you do this without me, and I'm just gonna sit there and take it. Because it literally doesn't affect me whatsoever.
Because I'm gonna go through this big
It's almost as if without therapy, I am losing sense of self because I literally can't feel anything anymore.
No, there's a bit of attitude in those messages you sent back. Felt something.
Again, it's getting that way. Not that it's gone yet.
But
He's gotta
already,
chase the dragon one last time.
But with however many hundreds of thousands of Gith I have to kill, including the children.
I suppose that the next thing happening in this setting will be Tadori and his Illriggers versus the GIF.
He's gonna
Full
swing
Anakin
it.
on these motherfuckers.
No. Are you? Wait, no, it's not Anakin. It's a. He's gonna swing at air. and
Anakin
still-
against the Tusken Raiders. The fuck are you talking about? Men, women, and children. The fuck? Yes.
That was just
it's
one
Anakin.
village.
I was gonna make a Warhammer joke. You're gonna swing at air, hit something, and your kill counter's gonna go up by 1.
Ha ha!
Because they can turn invisible.
The Gith can.
But alrighty, since we're at about 10:30, we'll go ahead and call it for here for now. I'll tell you guys what level to make. There's 8 of them, and
Yes. And me.
yeah, I can't just take Tadori. I'll figure out how to divide them up, because I feel like there might be fatalities.
2 for each of us, minus James.
Yeah, but then there's 2 left over, you see.
That's 2 for you.
I don't get to play.
Yeah.
No, that's 2 for you.
We'll see. But anyway,
With normal Gith, they're gonna be doing most of the fighting, with me just in the background healing them. But with like dragons and shit, I'm gonna be killing the dragons.
yo dogs, above board, those crystal dragons are crystalline entities, and the crystalline entity of the setting is going buck fucking wild. Shit's gonna be mean.
I know, it's fine. It's fine.
I'm ready to die.
Same. Oh, never mind.
But we'll deal with that the next time in the Band of Iron thing. However long long from now that may be. Till next time though. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Good night.